Welcome to BioGlobe. If you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Today we are going to discuss the topic water purification procedures, that is single dwelling water purification procedures. That is water purification procedures in small scale. Myself Mohammad Jasil, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Marcus Arts and Science College, Adhavanad. Purification of water. The purpose of water treatment is to convert raw water into drinking water suitable for domestic use. What is the purpose of water treatment? To convert raw water into drinking water suitable for domestic use. The most important is the removal of pathogenic organisms and toxic substances like heavy metals which cause serious health problems. Other substances to be removed include suspended matter causing turbidity, iron and manganese compounds imparting a bitter taste, and excessive carbon dioxide and create corrosion of concrete and metal parts. Purification of water on small scale, that is single dwelling water purification procedures. There are mainly three methods are generally available for purifying water on individual or domestic scale. These methods can be used singly or in a combination method. First method is known as boiling. Boiling is a satisfactory method of purifying water for household purposes. It is to be effective, the water must be brought to a rolling boil for 5 to 10 minutes. That is minimum 5 to 10 minutes boiling is to be effective in the case of boiling of water. It kills all bacteria, spores, cysts and ova and yields sterilized water. Then one of the important properties that boiling methods also removes temporary hardness by drying off carbon dioxide and precipitating the calcium carbonate. But there is no residual protection against subsequent microbial contamination. Water should be boiled preferably in the same container in which it is to be stored to avoid contamination during storage. The boiled water should be preferably in the same container, that is to be avoid contamination during storage. Then second one, chemical disinfection method. In the chemical disinfection methods including bleaching powder. Bleaching powder or chlorinated lime is a white amorphous powder with a pungent smell of chlorine. When freshly made, it contains about 33% of available chlorine. It is, however, an unstable compound. On exposure to air, light and moisture, it rapidly loses its chlorine content. This is the picture of a bleaching powder. But when mixed with excess of lime, it retains its strength. This is called stabilized bleach. Bleaching powder should be stored in a dark, cool, dry place in a closed container, that is help to resistant corrosion. Then next, chlorine solution. Chlorine solution may be prepared from bleaching powder. If 4 kg of bleaching powder with 25% available chlorine is mixed with 20 liters of water, it will give a 5% solution of chlorine. The solution should be kept in a dark, cool place in a closed container. That is very, very important. Then next, high test hypochlorite. High test hypochlorite is also known as perchlorone. Is a calcium compound which contains 60 to 70% available chlorine. This is a picture of high test hypochlorite. This is available in different patterns. It is more stable than bleaching powder and deteriorates much less on storage. Solutions prepared from high test hypochlorite are also used for water disinfection. Then next, chlorine tablets. Under various trade names, that is Halazone tablets are available in the market. Chlorine tablets is available in the form of Halazone tablets in markets. They are quite good for disinfecting small quantities of water, but they are costly. This is a picture of a chlorine tablet. Then next, iodine. Iodine may be used for emergency disinfection of water. If 2 drops of 2% ethanol solution of iodine will sufficient for 1 liter of clear water. 2 drops of 2% ethanol solution of iodine. That is good to 1 liter of clear water. A contact time of 20 to 30 minutes is needed for effective disinfection with iodine. Iodine does not react with ammonia or organic compounds to any appreciable extent, hence it remains in its active molecular form over a wide range of pH values and water conditions and persists longer than either chlorine or bromine, but its use involves high cost. This is a picture of an iodine tablet. Then potassium permanganate. It is widely used. It is no longer recommended for water disinfection. It is a powerful oxidizing agent. It is not a satisfactory agent for disinfecting water. It may kill cholera, vibrios, but is of little use against other disease organisms. It kills cholera, but not. It's very little use against other disease-causing organisms. It also alters color, smell, and taste of water. Then last method is known as filtration method. It's the most important method. Water can be purified on a small scale by filtering through ceramic filters such as Pasteur Chamberlain filter, Berkefell filter and Katadin filter. The essential part of a filter is candle, which is made up of porcelain in Chamberlain filter, Kieselguhr or infusorial earth in Berkefell filter. In the case of Katadin filter, the surface of the filter is coated with a silver catalyst, so the bacteria coming in contact with the surface are killed by the oligodynamic action of silver ions, which are liberated into the water. Filter canals of the fine type usually remove bacteria found in drinking water, but not the filter passing viruses. Filter canals are liable to be logged with impurities and bacteria. They should be cleaned by scrubbing with a hard brush under running water and boiled at least once a week. This is the major filter equipments. First one, Pasteur Chamberlain filter, then Berkefell filter, then Katadin filter. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe.